Welcome back to another BizBite episode of the eCommerce Badassery podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Totillo-Coster. I'm no TikTok expert, as you can tell from my lack of a TikTok presence, but this week in the lounge membership, we had TikTok strategist and trends queen, Wave Wild, give a presentation on how product-based businesses can grow on TikTok. And honestly, after watching her presentation and hearing some of the stats, I was thinking to myself, damn, I need to get on there. I mean, I already knew there was so much opportunity to grow on TikTok, but it's different when you see someone lay it all out for you, you know? Anywho, one of the questions that came up from the audience was, how often should I post on TikTok? And I was kind of shocked by the answer. Like every other platform out there, TikTok does reward consistency. So sticking to a cadence that is realistic for you versus hitting some arbitrary number is still most important. But she did give us a number that we should strive for. 2 times per day for a total of 14 videos per week. Damn, that seems like a lot of videos, right? I was thinking to myself, I don't think I could post 14 videos per week. Wave did break it down for us in terms of what percentage of our videos should be what kinds of content, which did make it seem less overwhelming since some of them are so simple and easy to create. But there were a few other things she reminded us of when it comes to TikTok content that also made it less overwhelming. 1, the majority of your videos should be max 15 seconds. This means just one overarching thought or idea could be broken out into a series of videos. 2, TikTok culture is raw and unpolished. You don't need and shouldn't have super fancy, overproduced videos. Couple that with such a short video length, and it really shouldn't take that long to record them. 3, while trends do matter and they should be a part of your strategy, you shouldn't spend hours researching them. 4, you don't necessarily have to do that forever. When you're just getting started and you want to test a bunch of things and ramp things up, post more often. As you start to grow followers and naturally get more reach, then you don't have to post as much. Honestly, after really soaking it all in, if TikTok was something you wanted to go all in on, but you didn't have the bandwidth right now, I would look at the time you're spending on other platforms like Instagram and see if you can switch your focus for a bit. I wouldn't necessarily ghost the platform altogether, but maybe you go from posting every day to 3 days a week, or you test using some of your TikTok content on Instagram. It doesn't always work as well for most businesses, but hey, it's worth a shot. If you're a lounge member, the replay of the full training is available inside the membership hub right now for you to dive into. If you're not a lounge member and you want to be, you can join us at any time. I'll stick a link in the show notes for you. And if you don't really care about the training, but you just want TikTok trends and content ideas delivered to your inbox on a weekly basis for $14 a month, you should join Wave's membership. In addition to the trends, she has a library of TikTok training content and even includes monthly Q&A calls. It's an amazing deal, and talk about someone who is just all about over delivering. I'll put a link in the show notes for you to check it out, or you can go to ecommercebadassery.com/scoop, SCOOP, to check it out. That's my affiliate link, and if you're interested in joining, I'd really appreciate the support for the podcast. And I'd love to hear from you if you're on TikTok or you've been thinking about it. How is the experience overall? Do you see it driving business for you? Have you been struggling with it? Please hit me up on Instagram and tell me all the things. And that's a wrap on this week's BizBite episode. I hope you're having a kick-ass day, and I'll see you on the flip side.